Hey guys, I'm Viper and welcome to a brand new video. Now, today's video is going to be a bit different. It's more of a discussion and it relates to F1 really. It's not to do with the sport or anything like that. It's to do with two main drivers. To do with Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. Now, the main question I want to ask is, well, this is what I'm going to be answering really, is who has the better pace? Is it Lewis Hamilton or is it Nico Rosberg, or do they both have the same pace? Well, like I said, today I'm going to be answering that question and I'm going to be backing up my points for the reason why I believe for all three. There's an answer for all three bits, and obviously, like I said, because there's three bits, there's three answers. All of you guys will be able to put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. I'd like to see what you guys think personally, because obviously it's quite interesting. Everybody tends to have, when it's a talking point such as this one, everyone tends to go for it. And leave their comments and thoughts and everything. So let's get into it. So the first thing I should probably mention, like I said, we'll start off with the main thing with Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. Now, obviously, as we saw from the Spanish Grand Prix, the rivalry's finally boiled over once again. And over the past 2 years, it seems as though Hamilton has been the one to have the better pace. Back in 2012, obviously it was Rosberg and Schumacher, and obviously Hamilton came into the team in 2013. Obviously he got outscored, I believe, by Rosberg, who got 2 wins that year. I think it was, he got a win in Monaco and a win in Britain after the whole tyre blowout thing and everything. Just about managed to win from Mark Webber. But nevertheless, I think Hamilton, I can't actually remember actually with the whole who outscored who. I think it was Hamilton, I believe so. You guys can let me know if I'm correct or not down in the comments. I might put something in the description mentioning whether I was right or not. Who knows? Anyway, point being, like I said, getting back on track. Hamilton, let's skip the 2013 season actually. 2014 was when the rivalry between Hamilton and Rosberg really started. Obviously because we all know how the 2014 season went. We had Rosberg and Hamilton in the most dominant car in the history of the sport, probably. Probably not far off Ferrari and Michael Schumacher, the dream team as it was called. But to be honest, it wasn't far off. With the whole how many wins they got that year, I believe it was 14 wins they got in 2014. Was it? Oh no, it wasn't. It was 16 wins in 2014 and 16 wins in 2015. And so far, they've won 4 out of the 5 races. Of course, Max Verstappen won his first ever F1 race, so that meant that they only won the first 4 races, but Rosberg won them all. However, in the past 2 years, it's mainly been to do with Hamilton. Hamilton's probably had the better pace. However, Rosberg has had better pace than Hamilton at a few times, in particular Monaco and Germany. Now, to be fair to Lewis on this one, Lewis did have to start from the back in Hungary and also in Germany because of a brake failure, and that damaged the car very badly. And I believe the brake failure was actually in Q1 if I remember correctly. So it meant that Rosberg started on pole nice and easy, and Hamilton had to work his way through after having, I think it was an engine and gearbox change for the race, so he had to start from the back. Obviously we know how Hungary went with Ricciardo winning and so on, but anyway, yeah, I'm rambling on a bit too much. Basically, like I said, Hamilton had to start from the back on both occasions, and he finished behind Rosberg in Germany, but ahead of him in behind him in Germany, but ahead of him in Hungary. So Hamilton, I think, had the better pace in Hungary personally, but I wouldn't know. In 2015, Hamilton won a majority of the races, with Rosberg winning the last 3 of the season, by which point Hamilton had already wrapped up the title, obviously, at Austin. So I think, to be honest, it's kind of hard to say who's had the better pace, because, like I said, Hamilton had the better pace for the last 2 years, but not at every single track. Only certain tracks he had very good pace. And then obviously Rosberg managed to get 3 wins last year, and obviously he's had a stonker of a year this year by winning the first 4 races. But like I said, the pace between the two, personally, in my opinion, I don't think it swings in Rosberg or Hamilton's favour. I believe that the pace is near enough matched now. They're pretty much equal. Now, in order to prove that they are actually equal, we do need to see a good fight, or a straight up fight between the two Mercs. We've never seen it, and the one chance we're going to get at seeing a fight between Lewis and Nico, it got destroyed thanks to the smash up between the two in Spain. So really, what's going to happen about this, I don't know. I don't know anything about the story any more than apart from the fact that they had the accident in Spain. We'll leave that at that. But like I said, personally, Rosberg's had good pace over the last 4 races, but then again, like Lewis said, he has been untouched at the front because Lewis has had problems. So if we put him on a fair playing field, I think it's fair to say it's an equal fight between the two Mercs. It's not Rosberg's favour or Hamilton's favour. True, Rosberg's won 4 races out of the first 4, obviously didn't win Spain, but thinking about it, if you think about the odds, if Hamilton had actually not had any problems whatsoever, do you think he would be fighting with Rosberg? I personally think he would. If he didn't have car troubles or there was no smash ups or anything like that, I reckon Hamilton would be an easy second and maybe have stopped Rosberg from winning the first 4 races of this season. But because he's had engine problems and water pressure and all this stuff and being hit off by Bottas in Bahrain and so on, it's obviously not swung in Hamilton's favour. I do believe when Rosberg was on form was probably at the back end of last year, shortly before Hamilton won his title, probably from maybe Japan onwards. That was when he started to lay the gauntlet down, because in Japan obviously he got pushed wide, he ended up finishing second to Lewis, and then obviously he got to Russia and obviously he had the car problem, but he was out in front before he had the throttle problem by a mile, I should probably add. Then he obviously had the throttle problem and he retired. So personally, like I said, I feel that the two drivers are actually equal, and that kind of wraps things up. I apologise for it being so much shorter than a normal video, but like I said, Hamilton's had fairly good pace for the past few years against Rosberg. However, it's turned in Rosberg's favour recently. But like I said, the thing is, I believe the pace is about equal between the two. I believe they're fairly quick, they're both as quick as each other, but there's no denying, there's no clear winner for me. I don't see Hamilton better than Rosberg, and I don't see Rosberg better than Hamilton. I reckon they're on a fairly equal pace. They're similar in pace, they have similar speeds, they're both able to get the same sort of thing out the setup. One has a good day over the other because they know the track better, i.e. Rosberg at Monaco, Hamilton at maybe, Canada for example. Obviously it's not guaranteed that he'll win at Canada every year, but that sort of thing happens. But nevertheless, yeah, like I said, I apologise that it's a quick video, actually it's nearly 8 minutes, but yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys think. Make sure to leave your opinions and thoughts down in the comment section below. Until next time, I've been Viper Racing, you guys have been awesome for watching, I'll see you guys in my next video. Ta-ra!